Daddy Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us down under in the beachside city of Melbourne, Australia. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Titans of Melbourne. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys looking for a second straight victory after coming out on top a week ago. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys back home following their international trip a week ago, so we'll see if all that traveling has any lingering effects going forward. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing now, Ward. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. Gets by him at the 25. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week.
First down, Bengals.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To the air again, Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Play action. It's Burrow. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. In the backfield by himself is Brown. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 22-yard line.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Here's Burrow. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Melbourne ready to go again on offense. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out there, a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves job that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
At the 28-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Harvey. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Melbourne. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Up the middle, it's Harvey. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. You talk about this Bengals defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for it in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Good for a Titans. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
On the tackle. A gain of 4.
Throwing is Ward. He finds his man, complete. It's Clark. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
It's a gain of 2.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On a jet sweep, here comes Waddle. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Ward working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from evening this one up. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch. And he loves that. And he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bengals offense and Jamar Chase set to take over once more. And he's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, so to no one's surprise, his name sits near the top of the list in terms of most receptions by a wideout this season. Now Burrow. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
They run the counter. Barrow. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Third down and 13. Burrow looking to pass. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's fourth down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over first and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. They go play action with Ward. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Here's second and 10.
Cam Taylor-Britt on the coverage.
To throw, here's Ward. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Third and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Here's Ward. And he is caught. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a first and 10. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
11 more yards. That's another Titans first down.
On first down, back to Harvey. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Once more with Harvey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was brought down.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a third and 4.
It's now third and 4.
To throw is Ward. He finds his man, complete. It's Clark. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's a gain of 4.
Burrow will throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
First and 10 at the 40.
On first down, Barrow. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And they'll come up second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
And 7 yards.
Now it's Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter. They'll swing this out to Harvey. And he'll get nothing out of that one. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
For a Melbourne first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the give, it's Harvey. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
30-yard line.
Out of the gun, a run with Harvey. Look at the spin. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
Out of the gun, they go with Harvey. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. R.J. Harvey, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Up the middle they go. Barrow. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The Bengals hit 3 and 7 now in the year. And they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard. And they played well in all three phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try the left side. Barrow. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. You know, the running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about what he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Titans offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. He finds his man, complete. It's Alvarado. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Ward. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Now Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. And this one is right through. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And that's going to be incomplete. So halftime straight ahead, and that means we go to Scott Hansen. It is past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bengal offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
He's got Burton here. Oh, what a juke into space. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
26 yards.
Burrow on play action. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
First down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jermaine Burton, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Ward from the gun on third down. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Titans first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A handoff. Here's Harvey. Shifts past him at the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
47-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
On the handoff, Harvey. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Melbourne, first down.
A run here with Harvey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Second and 9. At the 47.
Here's Harvey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped at his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
Third and 10.
Throwing now, Ward. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 86.
On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now that sets up third and 2.
Makes it third and 2.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Barrow. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Got a man and he hits him in stride. They'll wind up getting Tim back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They'll run on first down. Barrow. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's tackled at the 32.
2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go play action with Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 18.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Brings up 2nd.
Now it's Burrow.
The 18-yard line.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. To the air again, Burrow. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bengals have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. McPherson now for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score.
That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it ends with a Bengals score.
Kickoff for Cincinnati.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together.
24-yard line.
On the ground, it's Hardy to start the drive. 108 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
They'll run with Harvey. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. On the ground, Harvey. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Taken down at the
Credit him with a
41.
1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Harvey. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 41-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Gregory. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Ward. He finds his man complete. It's Alvarado. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Harvey. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. 2nd and 9 now. Touchdown! A 14-yard touchdown. And the Titans answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Burrow looking to pass. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Up the middle they go. Barrow. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 5 out of 9 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Burrow going to keep it himself. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Bengals first down. A gain of 1 yard. First down, Bengals.
They run the counter. Barrow gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. A dime look defensively here for the Titans on 3rd. Now Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
It's a gain of 8. And the Bengals first down.
Play action. It's Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Titans' 45-yard line.
Burrow will throw. and man is Chase complete. Big third down. A field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Titans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw is Ward. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
Now it's Burrow. Throw left side complete to Chase. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Here's 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a handoff up the middle. Barrow. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
The Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Here's 1st and goal. This is Brown going up the middle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing, Burrow. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. McPherson's kick is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle they go. It's Harvey. Oh, an excellent tackle there as they keep him inbounds and hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it'll be the Bengals with the football here to start the overtime session as the kick is away. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
First throw in overtime now for Burrow. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Burton. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is going to have the Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Bengals first down.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. We'll play only the 1 overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. He'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
A gain of 16 yards.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That one taken in by Burton. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Another Bengals first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Again, it's Burrow. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. He was defended by Martin Emerson.
Back to throw again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. An inside give, Brown. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Burrow. That is caught. Touchdown. They strike first here in overtime. McPherson on for the point after. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. looking to put a drive together. Now a first throw here in overtime. Throw left side complete. That's Gregory. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the
throwing now, Ward. Over the middle, complete. That's Clark. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. So it's the Bengals who come away with a win, and the man leading the way was their quarterback, CD. That's Joe Burrow.
Yeah, he really had this offense firing on all cylinders, so let's count up some of the numbers. He went for well over 300 yards in the air, had 4 touchdown passes, and was clearly prepared for this one and executed the game plan to perfection.
So for the Bengals, the win keeps them barely hanging on to their playoff hopes as they move to 4-7. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9.